Hey, good morning. Corporal Rivet here. I'm out on a trail out in Hooksett, and I'm just going to try to bag this trail. So I have all trails running in the background, and I'm going to walk the trail and show you guys what I see. So here we go. This is the beginning of the trail. Nice little area. I'm wondering, looks like there might be some good fishing down this way too. I think. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We get a little close up there. Look at that, huh? Sweet. So, as I'm walking around, I'm going to look at some of the plant life here. Look at this. What is that? Skunk cabbage is the first of plants to poke its head through the ground in the swamps of New England, budding just before the first bears come out of their dens. It melts the ice and snow around it by generating heat through a chemical process remarkably similar to that used by hibernating animals to raise their temperature as they rouse from sleep. Depending upon how many acorns are left on the ground, skunk cabbage will make up from 50% to over 99% of a black bear's diet in this part of the world. The Micmac use of a decoction of the root to treat diabetes, sometimes in combination with lady slipper, suggesting that the plant may have some impact on regulating blood sugar or general metabolism. The Iroquois peoples used the plant to rid children of parasitic worms, and skunk cabbage is a somewhat diuretic. These actions may suggest some of the roles skunk cabbage plays in the bear's spring diet. I remember as a child, we used to see skunk cabbage all the time out in the woods and in the wet areas or the swampy areas, and we knew it was skunk cabbage, but we didn't know much more about it, and I never bothered to look up anything about skunk cabbage. Now, I'm looking at this on the trail the other day, and I'm like, skunk cabbage. But now I'm seeing it through different eyes, right? Now I want to know what this plant is good for, if it's good for anything. So it's kind of a neat perspective, right? You get older and things have more meaning, and you're looking up something that you've always known about but never knew anything about it. So. What a beautiful picture. Beautiful, beautiful picture. It's 9:26 in the morning, Easter Sunday, April 12th. What a great spot. Seen some ferns. I don't know if they were fiddleheads. I don't think so. The remnants of last year's ferns. But I don't think it's an ostrich fern, aka fiddlehead, in this area like here. You can see hard to see right there though. All right. Then there's these guys here. Lots of people on bikes, but I was thinking about getting a bike so I could cover more ground, but the problem is on a bike be moving too quickly to capture some of this stuff. Looks like we got a beaver dam over there. Look at that. A beaver dam. Great area. Okay. Well, let's keep moving. Going off the beaten track now. Looks like a little game trail. So, just gonna walk down here. You can kind of see that game trail out there. We get down close to the water from here. See what this is all about. This way, I guess. Be a good place for a fisherman. I believe. Right this way. So the sign back there, trail sign, was talking about largemouth bass and chain pickerel being out here. So might be a good spot for me to come back to. Looks like somebody's been out here fishing. There's an empty bait tin. Too bad they didn't take it with them. Freaking can. Oh. This is beautiful. Look at that. Might be tough casting out into this, but nice. What a nice area. All right. Let me get back on the trail. Just met some people on the trail. They were wearing masks. A lot of people on this trail. Nice trail. Okay. Second sign here. Trail sign. Talks about birds. The birds that you find around here, right? Blue heron, wild turkey, cedar waxwing. Never heard about that before. Never heard that bird before. But blue herring, great blue herring, and I've seen. Wild turkeys, we've seen. Cedar waxwing, probably seen it, but don't remember it. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So I'm using an app in the background on my phone here. It's called All Trails, and it keeps track of your progress, and gives you places to go. So there's like, if you look at the All Trails on your phone, go to the app section and search for All Trails and load the app. It's really great. It keeps track of your progress. When you finish a trail, it'll mark it as done. You can take pictures and load them into the app and write little notes. And it's just a great app. The thing I like most about the All Trails app, and I'm sure there are other ones, other apps, I just happen to use All Trails. But when I first started getting back into hiking last year, I quickly ran out of places to go. And so I found this All Trails app. And no matter where you live, it will list all the different places on the map. It has a map. It shows you where all the trails are. And so there are, hundreds of trails. So there's something to do, somewhere to go every day. It's a great thing. And if you're a botanist, as I am, and you're interested in plants and trees, some of the most interesting plants and trees are going to be found off of these trails. For instance, I found a beak-necked hazelnut on a trail off of Massapequa. I'd never seen one of those before. You won't find these in the woods, but there it was off the side of the trail. So the trails go into the places that you want to have access to. So this is the best way to do it these days, I think, okay? So these trails get you in there, and then you can just take small jaunts off the trails, looking at interesting things. And this is a great way to get moving. And there's no end to the trails out here, especially on all trails, no matter where you go. There's hundreds of trails. All right, that's it for now. There's a blue heron in the middle of the screen. I'm trying to get a shot of him flying. So this is another example. You can see him kind of moving, shaking his head there. Big bird. And, you know, I mean, where are you going to see one of these? Off these trails. So this is what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start trail bagging. Just like people go peak bagging, I'm going to go trail bagging.
Would you? And I was like, no. No. And she's like, I was like in the basement.
Come on, fly bird. If he could just fly, you'd see how big this bird is. He might get flying soon. Oh well, I wish this bird would fly. Sam? Big bird over there. The wingspan is amazing. If he'd just fly. Come on, bird, fly. He's not gonna fly. Incredible wingspan. Come on, fly. Come on, bird. Please fly. Look, I'm not gonna fly because you're watching me. Darn it. Oh well. Not today. Good spot to fish from. All right, getting off the beaten track again. When you take the side jaunts off the track when you're running all trails, it's good to pause. You can pause all trails because it's recording every step you make and how long it takes. So when you're getting off like this, just pause it. When you're taking these little excursions, do your excursion and go back to the trail and keep going. So yeah, it's a little side trail here. Not actually part of the actual part of the all trails trail that's logged into the application. So this is like a side trip. But this is a good, see this? It looks like a really good place to do some fishing. I can see actually somebody lost a piece of their worm. Fake worm, that is. Cheetos. So, buds are still here on the bushes. Spring is still springing. And then this is interesting. What is this? Look at that. Interesting bush. What is this? I don't know. We'll have to come back and see this. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that is. All right. Let's get back to the main trail. Back up that way. So this is a white pine. Let's say, how do you know it's a white pine? Because there are five needles. That's white pine. Lots of vitamin C, good for you. You can take the needles and boil them up. A better shot of a white pine. A little grove of them right here. White pine right there. Just remember, good for vitamin C. Oh, also, the bark, the inner bark, the cambium is edible. So you strip the bark. Don't go around circumference the tree. Strip vertically, a strip about an inch wide, and take that bark off. The inner cambium, the white layer in between the bark and the actual wood of the tree, is edible. I haven't tried it yet. I heard that it's edible. So one day we're gonna have to come out here and actually try some. Okay. Well, all right, I'm at the end of this trail. So I'm going to turn back, and I'm just gonna walk it out. No stops. Just gonna walk it out. Oh, very cool. All right. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to a small video of a blue herring that actually caught a catfish and swallowed the thing whole. I thought it was amazing. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it, but I think you'll find that it's also you'll also find that it's amazing that he swallowed this whole thing. Unbelievable. All right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.